welcome back to my Kickstarter journal. Here's a little bit of a status update. We're over 75% towards the goal. We only have about 25% left, so if you haven't donated, this is the time. We're in the last 5 days of this. We're going to the end of May, so hopefully if you are waiting for the perfect time, it is now. Now is the time to donate. You can get one of the awesome rewards that I have out there. I have a bunch of people going to the watch party, which is going to be great. I also have a number of people that were very interested in the video messages that I could send to people, so kudos to you guys. And of course, a video thank yous of doing well. Thank you so much. So what am I going to do with the money? Here's some of the examples, just to remind you guys of what I'm going to do with money. First, if you have a chance, go watch the wonderful Kickstarter video that I had edited by Mr. Chris James. To give you kind of a quick summary, Fringe this year, I have to cover most of the costs for my production. There's no theater for us to be in, so everything else kind of falls on us. With hopes of this, I'm hoping to increase the production value of this project. So to get a better camera, to get post-production, to get great sound, all this stuff I have, it's just not at the level it should be for a project I'm this passionate about. I also look forward to doing things like promoting it properly with the right PR person. I have one particular person, Ryan. She is wonderful. Shout out to Chrissy. We are almost there. Share, donate, tell your friends about it. They should know. They should be watching these videos. They should watch the Kickstarter video that Chris did. They should put it all together. Just paint the picture for them. And today, on this holiday Monday, in which I am videoing and working on it, I'll tell you a little bit about the stories, the 3 story areas in which I'm talking about in the show. And I will tell you about how I'm structuring the show, in case you guys are wondering. And then I will bid you adieu, and hopefully later on I'll have more things planned, because it's the final stretch and I need to do a lot more than release a video a day and ask for money. So one of the good ones is going to be broken down into 3 parts, 3 personal stories, starting with my career in communications, advertising, and PR, mostly advertising, but I do work in PR. The second being about my film writing and acting career, and the third part being about my elementary school days. Each section begins with a true story, something from my life that fits into a bigger part in a bigger conversation. So I start with a personal story. I break down why it's important. I give some real life examples. I tell some jokes along the way. Some of them are at me, most of them are at me, but jokes along the way. An engaging story. I've edited the first 2 sections, and as I do these edits, I'm more and more excited. I thought I would be cutting things down, and every time I cut a sentence, I insert a joke, and now each section with an audience would be around 10 minutes. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be like by myself, but if I had an audience, each section would be 10 minutes. So by itself, on its face, would be a 30-minute show minus the intro and outro. But these stories I'm very passionate about. I'm very excited to tell some of these stories, even though they are rough on me. I talk about some lows in my life, some things that at first, when they were happening, I was embarrassed or ashamed, or I wanted to lash out, but instead I took the higher road thanks to the way my parents raised me and not lashing out, but I held that stuff inside. Gave me a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, which in the case of the elementary school story, I was a very small kid. The hold that chip on your shoulder makes me into the man I am today. But I'm very excited to tell these stories. I think they're important, more important than some of the stuff I've done in the past, though I thoroughly enjoy all the stuff I've done in the past. So I'm very excited to bring you these stories in the best way I know how, and with your help, I can elevate this voice and elevate the presentation of this show. Please donate. Please contribute to this Kickstarter. Please share this with your friends. Let's get all the way to the end. Let's get to this goal. We are at 75% to remind you for what feels like the 5th time this video. Maybe it's only 3rd, who knows. But let's cross that finish line. Let's do this together. Let's share this. Let's bring awareness to the show so when it does air in July, not only are you watching because of a product I'm in, but you're watching because you invested in it. You could say that you were a part of bringing the story to life. As always, you can follow me on my social medias here. Good. Some people don't know about my YouTube channel. You can go to my YouTube channel. I put these videos on YouTube as well as I put them on Facebook. And I have other sketches on there. You could see kind of like the beginning of my comedic chops on there. I would like to think that I've gotten better since, but you could see the first sketch I ever wrote, which is Park Dads, and I'll see you soon. Deuces.